Hey folks, it's Dane at Jonah Guitars. I working on a template set for the cavity cover on the SG that I'm building. So it's 61 replica more or less, except I'm using a laminated neck. I built a laminated neck for it. I'm making one that does the cover, and I'm doing one that making one that you put into that same cavity that will do the inside of the pickup cavity route with the little bump outs for screws to fit into, and then also where the pots need to fit. So anyway, I'll bring you down in here and show you what I'm talking about. All right, tricky part about this is how thin this material is, and you can see this is particle board, although it's like a melamine, shelf, but it's particle board, so it'd be really easy to put a little too much pressure on this and just snap it. So once I have it roughed down to the shape that I want it to be, and this is, I guess it's self-explanatory, those who know, but this is the inside piece of the cavity cover. The lid shape is here, so I already have a piece made for that, and this will drop into the other piece. So yeah, so I'm just sanding this down to the mark, which if you see this line here, and then the other side of the tape is the actual cavity cover line, so it's very, very thin. What I'll do is once I get it down to shape, I will saturate it with super glue to help hold it together. The inside, of course, doesn't have to be anything special. The outside, which I already made, that template, if you've ever tried to fit a cavity cover to a template, you know that it's very painstaking, and a lot of time sanding a little teeny bit here and there and making it perfect, and then giving yourself some clearance at the same time. I'll cut out the outside piece and I'll shape it over on the disc sander. Okay, so that fits in there now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and coat this in super glue on the outside. I already did the inside. Try to toughen it up a bit. All right, so I want to take this opportunity to give a little shout out to Patrick Connor at the Shed of Dreams, Adventures from the Shed of Dreams YouTube channel. He has a very nice channel, and he builds a lot of guitars, and he's good at it, so that's all good. Anyway, he is where I found this little trick. You notice a little orange piece of veneer here, and then down on this one. If you don't have a scroll saw, or you don't want to bother getting your scroll saw out, in my case, but you can just bandsaw right into your pattern, and then glue a veneer into there that fits the size of the bandsaw blades. This happens to be 30 thousandths, and it fits perfectly. So my bandsaw blade apparently is about 30 thousandths. So this is, I've waxed, well, I super glued everything, and I waxed both the insides and the outsides of this. This will slide into here just dandy, and it's plenty solid for routing around. It didn't have to be perfect. You can see that there's some gaps there. What needed to be perfect was this one, and it is. And I'm sure the camera isn't going to show anything close enough to tell, but that's just the way it needs to be. So that's great. So to route, all I have to do is stick this thing down. You guys know how templates work. Stick it down in the right place, and then in my case, rather than put this in and maybe not be able to get enough grip on it to pull it out, I'm going to go ahead and route the recess for the cover first, and then I'll put this in and do the inside of the cavity. That's it. I'm gonna route this out, and I think that's going to do it for you. All right. Appreciate you watching. This was not a tutorial per se on routing cavities. Just a little tip that you can make your own templates. All right. Thanks again, folks. Take care.